I wasn't supposed to make this video. I was supposed to be finishing my battle pass, casually queuing into a few games, maybe not getting assassinated by the same bush rat behind the tractor for the 4th time today. But then I remembered Crimson Edge drops in like 5 minutes. That means thousands of new players are about to parachute into this tactical meat grinder with the survivability of a wet napkin. So I cancelled my dailies, cracked open a can of trauma, and built this. The only beginner's guide to Arena Breakout Season 2 that doesn't pull punches, kiss the corporate ass, and pretend you won't cry after dying with premium gear. This is Survival 101, taught to you by someone who's died in every possible way in this game. So let's get you briefed. Arena Breakout markets itself with this clean little gameplay loop. Loot, shoot, extract. Sounds efficient, tactical, maybe even fun. But here's what actually happens. You spawn, you loot a roll of duct tape like it's a sacred treasure, you hear a bird, you panic, spin around in a full circle, firing into the ground like Yosemite Sam, and then you get erased by a man who's been prone behind a hay bale for 11 minutes straight. That's not a loop, that's emotional damage on repeat. Let me show you the real loop. Step 1. Spawn somewhere that definitely isn't where you thought you'd spawn. Step 2. Loot broken tape, bolts, and your will to live. Step 3. Hear footsteps and question if they're yours. Step 4. Die. Wonder why you play these games for fun. But when you start to get it, the loop shifts. You spawn, you immediately check your map looking for your extract so you can plan your route. Because it could be random now. You route towards valuable loot, skip any unnecessary fights, and extract like a little smug raccoon. This game rewards survivors, not action heroes. XP means nothing if you don't extract. You could kill half the map and loot the Mona Lisa, but die at the finish line and it's like it never happened. So here's the mindset shift. You're not John Wick, you're a tactical raccoon. Get in, grab snacks, leave alive, extra credit if you don't cry on the way out. Gear tickets are Arena Breakout's way of reminding you that money is fake. But emotional loss is forever. Each loadout ticket is like a little piece of your sanity. You equip the premium kit solo, strut into farm with all the confidence in the world, and then 5 minutes later you're spectating your killer's Twitch channel titled How to Farm Idiots for Free Kits. So here's the tier tickets. But remember, you're not. So what's changed in Season 2? Well, we've got randomised extracts. You can't just motel every time. Suffering is part of the patch notes now, people. Supplies retrieval device, basically Amazon Prime for loot if you survive. So I think this means you can stash them on the map. High ticket gear feels even more fragile, just like my ego. Burn Covert Ops to learn the map. It's your free real estate, a way of learning with no pain. Don't run advanced kit solo unless you're confident or doing a mission, and only use premium if you're filming content. Or practicing some sort of self-sabotage. You're a newbie, guy. Remember, losing your top-tier gear to a bush camper isn't bad luck, it's just bad budgeting. Basic tickets. Weekly reset like a welfare check for broke operators. You get a few each week for free, no strings attached. Just gear up and throw your body at the nearest wheat field. Advanced and premium. These are rare, earned through the battle pass, weekly missions, or bought with your real-life dignity. You'll get a few from grinding, but blow through them and you're done. Think of it like ammo. You've got regular rounds, armor-piercing rounds, and gold-plated one-shot memes. Choose wisely. This is my golden loop as well. So this is how I played when I first started. Run a scav. That's right. You don't spend anything. 0 tickets spent. Free gear. Pure profit. Pull anything useful. Great. While your scav cooldown resets, pop a basic gear ticket and go again. Rinse and repeat, and you're literally printing Cohen, like an offshore account.
That greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
But with bush campers and leg shots, you'll be surprised how fast your stash grows when you stop dying in premium gear trying to fight like Rambo. Tier tickets, what to use and when not to use them. Basic blue. Free weekly resets, run them often. They're your sandbox for learning, testing routes and accepting your fate. The advanced ones, they're your purples, slightly beefier, safe for mission runs or squad pushes. Basically, your I'm semi-serious now loadout. And then you've got your premiums, your golds. These are fully decked out. Only use these if you're making content, doing big missions, or embracing total chaos. This is definitely not for newbie solo casuals. This is a war crime and your YouTube... This is for war crimes only and your YouTube montages. Burning premium tickets solo is like lighting a cigar with your paycheck. Really cool in theory, but tragic in practice. This is my cheap loadout that I think actually works, okay? So let me guess, you've just checked you've unlocked loadouts and now you're eyeing that shiny premium kit like it's Excalibur. Don't. You're not ready. You don't need the best gear to survive in this game. You need gear that works. Gear that gets you in and out and doesn't turn every death into a panic attack. Here's my cheat code. Build cheap, run light, focus on mobility, meds and ammo. Forget Gucci, think Goblin. Here's my sample budget bruiser. Helmet is the 6B4. Budget, just slightly head tap protection, that's it. Headset, Com1, cheapest chips, but gives you hearing, which equals survival at the end of the day. Armour, go with just standard SWAT. Again, it's cheap, it's light, it's durable, enough for AI and PvE. Rig, the 926 lightweight, it's got great pocket layout, it's budget friendly. The backpack, again, M Copino, it's slim, decent space, cheapest chips. The gun, I've just gone for a basic AK-74N with a silencer and a red dot, that's it. The silencers cost me 10 grand. I use a mixture of HP and FMJ ammo. Cheap, accurate, brutal to limbs. And then for meds, I've gone with 2 surgery packs, 1 bandage, LP painkillers, E3 and Terrain. I've got ribs, as it's a food buff when you're eating it. So when I'm looking at this, I've got 120% regen, and I've got a 90% weight limit, which means I'm nimble and aggressive. This isn't drip, it's function. You survive, profit, and still enough left over for snacks. Combat and Arena Breakout isn't about who's got the best gear. It's about who can stay calm while their lungs are collapsing and someone's slow walking behind them with dum-dums. The guy that killed you wasn't cracked. He probably wasn't cheating, but he didn't panic, and you did. Always pre-med. If you think you're going to get into a fight, drop some painkillers before you push. Have them in your pack, have them as a quick key. Think of it as spiritual armour. Cost a few coin, and they taste like chalk. Nope. Second, aim for the legs. It's a big part of the body, and there's no armour there. Leg HP is universal. A couple of good shots to the thigh, and you might take out a man wearing 400k worth of denial. Never, and I mean never, repeat the same angle. You are not him. You are not Task Force. You're a bush goblin with shaky aim and a full bladder. Back up, take a new position. Use your grenades like a genius, not a toddler. Bounce it off a wall, time it, trap them. If your grenade explodes in an empty hallway, all you've done is alert the rats. Movement tips for survival, not style points. Crouch walk equals stamina regen. Walk like you're sneaking past your mum's room at 3 AM. Silent, shameful, and effective. Run with your knife out. Makes you run faster when you're unarmed. Your bait, so use it responsibly. Prone in open fields equals instant death. It's not a stealth tactic. It's a surrender pose. Let's talk farming, not crops. You swing past a duffel. Maybe tap a safe. It feels good, right? Until it doesn't. Because guess what? You're not the only one with that route burned into their muscle memory. Every time you go to the same stash room, someone else is either already looting it or waiting for you to do the looting so they can do the shooting. Here's the rule. If you're new, no one hunts the guy taking the weird back path through the ditch and 2 bushes. You don't need to go full Splinter Cell. Just don't sprint straight down the main street like it's your birthday. Farming is fine, but farming like a bot will get you clapped by someone who's played since the closed test and is actually the bush. Most players don't lose because they're bad at shooting. They lose because they're stuck. Stuck in their stash. Stuck running the same mission. Stuck afraid to use their gear that they've hoarded like it's an NFT. Missions give you direction, so use them. The mission system isn't filler, it's a guide. Daily and weekly tasks give you coin, XP, gear, and most importantly, purpose. That's how you get out of the loot goblin limbo. Focus on your easy dailies that give you XP and free gear, your weekly objectives, long-term coin, reputation gains, and then your season missions. Unlock gear, access vendors, and sometimes get paid with extra junk. Pro tip, stack your missions. Run a raid that allows you to finish 1, 2, or even 3 at once. 1 extract could equal triple progress. Use your gear like it's a resource, not a relic. If your stash is full of gear that you're saving for later, let me be clear, that later never comes. You'll always be 1 bad raid away from a full reset. Bring what you can afford to lose, not what you're scared to use. Use kits that match your mission. Covert ops, scouting, safe XP. basic, advanced, mid-risk missions, premium, group runs or critical tasks. Stop hoarding meds, stop stacking guns, run it or sell it. Extract efficiently. Nobody cares how many AI you farmed if you die before turning in your objective. If your mission is to extract meds, grab the meds, dodge the PvP, and leave. That's the win. Fighting just to fight is how you go broke. You don't get bonus points for dying next to that full backpack. Pro play as well. Always check your extracts before you move on to a hotspot. Know your exits to finish early if needed. And if you find $1 million item, get the hell out straight away. If you're broke, lost and frustrated, check your stash, check your mission tab. One is your toolbox, the other is your map. If both are ignored, you're not playing the game, you're decorating defeat. And if you want more help, just jump in my Discord. We'll show you how to die and lose all your stuff quite easily. Arena Breakout is brutal solo, but with a squad, it can be even worse if you're disorganised. Tip 1. Talk less, say more. Shouting left, left, left while panic running in circles isn't communication, it's a death rattle. Use the ping on the map if you can, say what you see, and then shut up until it matters. Example callouts to use, yeah? It's 2 outside the house moving north, 136. I'm healing, cover to my right. Push when the nades pop. It's simple. If your squad can't do that, stay solo, save your sanity. Tactical karma. We've all got to have it. Share the loot. If you've got a bag full of gear and your mate has not got anything, let him grab some of it. Because you don't know when you're going to need him to pick you up. You don't know when you're going to need him to watch your back. And if you spent the entire game being a loot goblin, it's not likely he's going to help you. Drop meds, share ammo, ping extract paths, let each other know where you're going. Help each other extract, it's mutual gain. Your value isn't just kills, it's what you contribute to your team. Covert Ops, it's free training, dudes. I keep banging on about it. Use those free kits, no rep loss, it's your trainer. Learn your maps, practice your routes, test your weapons, grief bots. Stealth isn't optional, it's meta. This isn't COD, this is hide and kill. And the best players aren't loud, they're invisible until it's too late. Slow walk, prone and painkillers, sound. Bait if you need to use sound to bait them. If you hear something, assume they've already heard you and move accordingly. The game rewards coordination, not chaos. If your squad can't communicate, your stealth is just walking slower with no plan. You're not a team, you're just multiple loot boxes spawning together. Eventually, you stop sucking. You know how to extract, you've built a stash that doesn't look like a hoarder's garage. Now what do? Well, now you flex or fight or both. Arena Breakout Infinite doesn't just throw you into random raids anymore. It gives you a buffet of death, split between tactical ops and rotating PvP modes. So normal is your starter pack. It's free, it's friendly, it's where the bush campers are born. Lockdown is for people who want pain, but still want to be able to extract. And the Forbidden Zone, that's where you go when you're fully geared and emotionally numb. So when you're tired of AI ruining your day and just want raw PvP chaos, check out your events tab. You've also got modes to allow you a bit of a safer journey into lockdown. You've got Secure Ops, which I think lets you bring out your gear even if you die. You've got Solo Ops, as it is, allows you to solo in and out of the game. You've also got the team elimination and the team deathmatch. You rotate between the two, and basically that's just PvP craziness. That's a great place to learn how to play. Each mode exists for a reason, not to throw you into the meat grinder, but to teach you how to survive it. Secure Ops builds confidence, Normal teaches the maps, Lockdown sharpens your gunfights, play with intent, not ego, and you'll stop dying for free. If you're solo, play like it. If you want PvP, queue for it. If you want to gear up and live, stop guessing and start learning. If this helped you survive the first few raids, or at least made you laugh before dying in a bush, do me a solid, like, share and sub. I don't often shill, but this one really took work, so if you think it's worth helping more lost souls out there, please pass it on, that's all. And yeah, we're just getting started, so also check out the description. It's got our Discord and Facebook groups in there, which are both open. We're building real community for extraction junkies, survival sadists, and tactical weirdos. So join in, ask questions, squad up, or just send memes. We're into all of it. More guides coming soon, more reviews of games. Stay sharp, stay alive, and I'll see you in the bush. Or not. Or maybe me aiming at you. I don't know. See you later. Thanks a lot. Chisel out. Bye.